For those unfamiliar with the play, it's an imaginary meeting between two of the most significant civil rights leaders of the 50s and the 60s, Dr. Martin Luther King and Malcolm X. The two men purportedly did meet once, but this dialogue between men is purely fictitious. Malcolm X and Dr. Martin Luther King Jr. differed in their philosophies, but were aligned in their mutual respect. The two men will debate their varying approaches to the same grave social problems, both prepared to give their lives for their beliefs. But neither is aware of how soon their prophecy would come to them. This play portrays a fictionalized dialogue between Malcolm and Martin, set during the civil rights era. So, it explores themes of race, religion, and social justice, reflecting the historical context and emotional intensity of the time. The intent is to honor their legacies, foster understanding, and spark meaningful dialogue. Ladies and gentlemen, I present the evening.
Oh, hey, y'all. I'm Sheila. Nice to meet ya. I know we just met, but I got something to tell y'all. This morning, Brother Malcolm told me we was gonna have a visitor. Well, I didn't think nothing of it until he told me who it was. The Reverend Dr. Martin Luther King. He say the Reverend Doctor's coming over for them to talk. Probably trying to convince the Reverend Doctor to join our side. Of course, the Rev Doctor probably never stopped turning the other cheek. Well, I don't know what's gonna happen, but I know we're lucky, because we can hear it. Come on, join me, and let's listen in.
Do you have a solution?
Unity.
I've never been against that.
Martin, the dreamer. Your unity. Sitting at the campfire while the cross is burning, singing "We Shall Overcome." If you were really about unity, you'd be singing "We Shall Come Over." Every time there's an injustice, we shall come over. Every time there's a black woman frightened by a white face and a white hood, we shall come over. Every time and any time there's a need to stop white people from persecuting black people, we shall come over. And we will stay until black people feel safe.
We also sang, "Ain't gonna let nobody turn us around."
Doesn't really matter what the song is. Ain't nobody got their freedom from singing. On the other hand, if you're willing to do some swinging.
Violence, revenge. Is this the unity you seek?
I care about survival, Martin. I care about the quality of that survival. No, I don't seek violence. I seek to stop it. And I will do so by any means necessary. That's the duty that I have.
Violence never stops violence, Malcolm.
But marches do. All those people gathered singing songs. And what did that bring us? A piece of legislation?
Yes. Birmingham got us the Civil Rights Bill, and Selma will get us the Voters' Rights legislation. Every time we can expose hatred to the world, we come that much closer to making this country live up to what it says on paper.
Except we were the only ones to remain nonviolent. Martin, if they kill me, you'll have nothing to negotiate with. If they kill you, they better not let me live. They'll make a martyr out of you, Martin. We can't learn anything from martyrs anymore.
Jesus was a martyr.
2,000 years ago, it was possible to die and not kill a movement.
Malcolm, I have no martyr complex. I want to live a long life. I want to see my children grow up, and I want to do all the things a father is supposed to do. But if I have to die so that my children don't face a spiritual death and that this country is forced to confront its own injustice, then I'll do that. Jesus gave this nation a spirit 2,000 years ago. Gandhi gave it a method. Today, black people will forge a spirit with that nation and together create a weapon of love. We will live as brothers, Malcolm, or we will certainly perish as fools.
Now let's just say, anyone who wants to kill me, anyone who wants to kill any black man does not have to stop and think about the consequences of their actions. They don't stop to ask, now what would the good doctor do? They already know, nothing. And that's exactly what you've accomplished so far, Martin, nothing.
Don't tell me we haven't accomplished anything, Malcolm. I don't want to die. I don't want my people to die. I don't preach nonviolence because I like it. I preach it because it's right and because I'm a man and a child of God. And Malcolm, don't ever mistake nonviolence for non-action. You do a disservice to those who have been beaten, so you might have the freedom to question their courage.
Now, I have never questioned their courage, just their judgment.
Just imagine what we could have accomplished if only we joined hands and pushed forward in the same direction.
Well, Martin, do you respect me?
I've always been against violence, Malcolm, regardless of the cause.
I asked you if you respect me and you speak of violence. Is this all you see?
You don't need to ask me that. They believe in themselves because of you. They respect you. And yes, Malcolm, I respect you.
We really could have made quite a team.
We do make quite a team. Most persons just don't realize it.
I never meant to hurt you with anything I might have said publicly. It's important to me that you know that.
It's important to me that you told me.
And Martin, if you're around longer than I am, tell them we climbed one mountain together.
And we saw the promised land.
Yes, tell them all.
Take care of yourself, Malcolm.
Goodbye, Martin. Goodbye.
Ladies and gentlemen, I present your actors today with the meeting. Sheila, played by Amira. Brother Dr. Max, played by Tarquin. And last but certainly not least, Dr. Martin Luther King, played by Montana McDaniel.